Welcome to Black Success. Our goal is to inspire you. Here are the top 10 richest black people in the world. Starting off with Jay-Z. With a net worth of $1.4 billion, Jay-Z is the 10th richest black person in the world. He is one of the most successful and influential hip-hop artists of all time. Jay-Z grew up in a tough neighborhood in Brooklyn, New York, and began his music career in the late 1980s. He also founded his own record label, Rockefeller Records. Later, he co-founded the clothing brand Rocawear, which was later sold for $204 million. Not to mention, he owns the champagne brand Ace of Spades and has been successful in his investments with large companies, including Uber and Tidal. Jay-Z's success has earned him 22 Grammy Awards and induction into the Songwriters Hall of Fame. He has used his platform to not only create great music, but also to inspire and empower others, particularly in the black community. Michael Jordan. With a net worth of $2.1 billion, Jordan is the 9th richest black person in the world. Born in Brooklyn, New York in 1963, his childhood was marked by financial struggles, as his family often struggled to make ends meet. Jordan has faced challenges throughout his life, including the tragic murder of his father in 1993. However, Jordan's passion for basketball and his talent on the court helped him earn a scholarship to the University of North Carolina, where he became a standout player. After being drafted by the Chicago Bulls in 1984, Jordan quickly became one of the NBA's biggest stars. He won 6 championships with the Bulls and became one of the most iconic athletes of all time. After all the hardships he went through, he still came out on top, truly inspiring. Patrice Motsepe. With a net worth of $2.3 billion, he is the 8th richest black person in the world. Motsepe was born in Soweto, South Africa in 1962 and grew up during the apartheid era. Despite the challenges he faced as a black person in South Africa at the time, Motsepe went on to study law and eventually became a successful attorney. In the 1990s, Motsepe turned his attention to the mining industry and founded African Rainbow Minerals, which is now one of the largest mining companies in Africa. His success in the industry has helped him amass a significant fortune, and he is currently one of the richest people in South Africa. Motsepe is also known for his philanthropy and has donated millions of dollars to various charitable causes in South Africa and around the world. His story is one of resilience, hard work, and a commitment to giving back to his community. Strive Masiyiwa. With a net worth of $2.4 billion, Strive Masiyiwa is the 7th richest black person in the world. Masiyiwa was born in Zimbabwe in 1961 and grew up in a poor family. At only the age of 7, his father died, but this did not stop him. Masiyiwa went on to study engineering in South Africa. After graduating, he worked for several companies before founding Econet Wireless in 1998. Under Masiyiwa's leadership, Econet Wireless has become one of the most successful telecommunications companies in Africa, and Masiyiwa has become one of the wealthiest people on the continent. He is also known for his philanthropy and has donated millions of dollars to various causes, including education and healthcare initiatives. Oprah Winfrey. With a net worth of $2.7 billion, Oprah Winfrey is the 6th richest black person in the world. She was born in Mississippi in 1954 and grew up in poverty. She was raised by her grandmother and had a difficult childhood, including experiencing abuse and discrimination. Despite these challenges, Oprah excelled in school and won a full scholarship to Tennessee State University, where she studied communication. After college, she began working in radio and then transitioned to television, where she became a successful talk show host. In 1986, Oprah launched her own talk show, The Oprah Winfrey Show, which became hugely popular and made her a household name. She eventually became one of the most influential and successful media personalities in the world, with a net worth of over $2 billion. Oprah has also used her success to give back to her community, including funding educational initiatives and supporting charitable causes. Abdul Samad Rabiu. With a net worth of $3.1 billion, Abdul Samad Rabiu is the 5th richest black person in the world. He grew up in Kano, Nigeria, and started working in his family's trading business at a young age. Despite facing discrimination, he was determined to succeed and pursued his education in the United States. After completing his studies in economics, Rabiu worked in the finance industry before returning to Nigeria to start his own business. In 1988, he founded the BUA Group, which initially focused on importing and trading commodities such as rice, sugar, and cement. Through hard work, dedication, and a strategic business vision, Rabiu grew the BUA Group into a successful conglomerate with interests in manufacturing, infrastructure, and agriculture. Today, the company is worth over $4 billion. David Stewart. With a net worth of $3.7 billion, David Stewart is the fourth richest black person in the world. David was born in Chicago in 1951 in a struggling neighborhood. He attended Catholic school, where he was very talented academically and played sports. After earning his degree in business administration, Stewart worked for several companies in the technology industry. In 1990, Stewart founded Worldwide Technology Inc., WWT, with a $3,500 investment. Initially, the company provided technology products and services to government agencies and private companies. However, under Stewart's leadership, WWT expanded its services to include cloud computing, cybersecurity, and data analytics. Today, it is a multi-billion-dollar global technology solutions provider with over 7,000 employees. He also has an institute with his wife, Thelma Stewart for Student Success, which provides educational opportunities for underserved youth. Robert F. Smith. With a net worth of $7.5 billion, Robert F. Smith is the third richest black person in the world. Born and raised in Denver, Colorado in 1962. He attended high school at a predominantly white private school. He went on to earn a degree in chemical engineering from Cornell University and an MBA from Columbia Business School. After working for several technology companies, Smith founded Vista Equity Partners in 2000, a private equity firm focused on investing in software and technology companies. Under Smith's leadership, Vista Equity Partners has become one of the most successful private equity firms in the world, with over $73 billion in assets under management. In 2019, Smith made headlines when he announced during his commencement speech at Morehouse College that he would pay off the student loan debt of the entire graduating class. Not to mention, donated millions of dollars to support scholarships, research, and other initiatives to help underserved communities. Mike Adenuga. With a net worth of $9.1 billion, Mike Adenuga is the second richest black person in the world. Mike Adenuga was born on April 29, 1953, in Ibadan, Nigeria. He was born into a humble family, and his parents worked hard to provide for their family. Adenuga's father was a school teacher, while his mother was a businesswoman who sold small goods. He was an excellent student and earned a scholarship to study in the United States. While in the U.S., he worked odd jobs to support himself and eventually earned his degree in business administration from Northwestern Oklahoma State University and an MBA from Pace University in New York. After completing his education in the United States, Adenuga returned to Nigeria to work for his family's business. He later founded his own company, Consolidated Oil, which became one of the largest indigenous oil companies in Nigeria. Adenuga also founded Globacom, a telecommunications company that has grown to become the second largest provider in Nigeria and operates in several other African countries. He has also created his own foundation, which supports a range of initiatives, including education, healthcare, and poverty alleviation. It has provided scholarships to thousands of students, built schools and classrooms, and donated medical equipment and supplies to hospitals and clinics. And for the finale, the richest is Aliko Dangote, with a net worth of $11.5 billion. He was born in Kano, Nigeria in 1957 to a wealthy family of traders. Despite his privileged background, Dangote had a strong work ethic and showed an early interest in business. One of the biggest challenges he faced was the early loss of his father. At the age of only 8 when his father died, leaving him to be raised by his mother. This loss was a major setback for the family, and it forced Dangote to grow up quickly and take on responsibilities at a young age. Dangote started his career in business at the age of 21, when he borrowed money from his uncle to start a small trading business. He quickly expanded his business, importing and selling commodities like sugar, rice, and cement. In 1981, he founded the Dangote Group, which is now one of the largest conglomerates in Africa. Dangote is known for being very committed to improving the lives of people in Nigeria and across Africa through various charitable initiatives and donations. Some of Dangote's notable philanthropic efforts include The donation of $20 million to the Dangote Foundation to fight the Ebola outbreak in West Africa in 2014. The establishment of the Dangote Business School at Bayero University in Kano, Nigeria, with a $10 million donation. The donation of $100 million to support the development of a petroleum engineering faculty at the University of Nigeria in Nsukka. Through his philanthropic efforts, Dangote is helping to improve the lives of millions of people in Nigeria and across Africa. His contributions serve as an inspiration to others and a reminder of the importance of giving back to society. If you did enjoy this video, remember to subscribe and like for more videos like this. Give us video suggestions in the comments. Have a wonderful day.